Now we'll be working on the brakes.
Left over from the frame clean.
Frame cleaning.
Actually working on foot pegs.
Foot pegs.
Okay, show them right here the view. See they're in line right now? Over there. Okay, come over here. Down this angle. See how this is to the rear all the way as far as we can go? Because you can go all the way up to here if you want to. So, the customer thinks he wants it this way, so he has really short legs for this.
Super tiny legs.
Yeah, that was it. Why does I feel like it's the wrong one? Jeez. Mechanic sucks around here.
And so do the customers.
Can't even get the right tools the first time. It's not like we don't know what it is either. And the appropriate torque. Yeah. I do break those too every now and then. The ball snip the bracket. Okay, the other problem is, see how this bracket is right up against your primary cover here?
Yeah. So
Might rattle. So what we're going to do is loosen this up a little bit. Pull it all the way out. Let's see if it helps us any. Ooh, it's got just a little bit.
just a little.
Here, we pull it out. It was flush right here with the, into the stud. Now it's out a little bit. There's a certain amount of clearance of the bolts inside of the slot in there. So you just pull it out and then tighten it back up. If that did not work, we'd have to put this in the press and bend the bracket slightly to bring this down a little bit.
Gotcha.
But I like the angle of the foot peg like this because it keeps your foot on the damn bike.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, this does not work correctly. See, it hits here instead of on our brake stop right over here because someone's got this fancy
Hidden brake switch.
custom brake switch out.
100%.
And there, see, there's supposed to be a bolt that goes from here all the way down to the frame. Of course, it's got this conversion kit over here now too. So we want this just off the pedal so it doesn't, right here, so it just doesn't hit it. You have to
Gotcha.
look at the camera. So you want just a little bit of gap right there, but no extra. So we're going to have to come up with a bolt that's going to be a lot longer than this. So we've got to lengthen this bolt by at least 1/4 inch. And you have to use a double nut because you want to keep your bracket here, I assume.
Yep.
And of course, it's not even hitting on the damn switch either. So
Yeah, no, I need to bend that back.
more custom parts here. So we have to spend a little bit of time figuring this out here. So we'll go ahead and get that off and figure out what we need.
All right.
We live again? All right, let's see. For some reason the switch is mounted below the frame, so he accidentally bumped it with something that was harder than the bracket was. Probably the ground or curb or piece of wood. So we got that back where it belongs. This is our little bracket here. The lever's going to sit up here. So now we're just going to adjust this now to where it works, hits against this. And we can't go up higher because up here our clevis was bottoming out right there, causing the rod to bend up. But he's got it mounted on the bottom instead of the top because of other issues in the back. So we're going to run this lever further back like this instead of moving this up a notch like we were going to do before. So we're going to put it right in this spot here. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll show you when we're done because well, it'll take probably 20 minutes to get all this in here and adjusted. So that's where we're at now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this lever on here. So, if you get a correct lever, the bolt overhangs through the splines, so it'll get caught in the groove and it won't fall off, even if this gets loose. That's bent too. Nice. So the spring goes in here. And you can either fight with us trying to get this up or just let it hang. Guess which one we're doing.
Letting it hang.
Alright. And you're smart. Okay, the lever's going to go right there. So you take your bolt, comes in from the bottom. Just like that. See how you got clearance up in there for that? Take your lock nut. I use a lock nut because I don't want it to fall off. Factory uses a nut and a lock washer. Okay, go and get your wrench in here and bring her on up. Oop. Pull them all the way out. Okay. And where's the other wrench at? Usually you gotta use a ratchet, but in this case, I can get under it. And we use the appropriate torque for it, which is like that much. Make sure it's not hitting. Notice how the bushings are a little loose in the shaft. Alright, the appropriate tool is this one here. And you're going to hook it into that hole right over here, which can be interesting at times.
Easy as pie.
Yeah, I've done it once or twice. Okay, now once you got this up here, now we go over the other side over here. And this is our adjustment right here that adjusts this. See how the smooth line changes?
Okay.
So you want to where it almost touches your pedal, but not quite. Okay, we're going the wrong direction. Let's do it the right way. Getting there. Hear it?
Mm-hmm. Bingo.
See, that doesn't make so much noise now? Guess which one we're going to use.
That one.
That's a good spot. Okay, now the problem is this is going to change a little bit when we do this. Because I only got one wrench right now. This is our special custom brake switch bracket.
It's ingenious.
Ingenious. Look at that. It almost fits too. Notice how the bolt moved?
Yeah.
Play back that video, you would have saw it move. So I saw it move. Get another wrench. Top of this here. Okay. That goes on. Of course that won't stay there. That'd be too easy. Told you it was going to move. Okay. So we need 3 hands here. See, it all works now? Now, I don't think this is compressed enough here, so we're going to probably have to move this bracket. Bend it down a little bit. Or you got to bend this up. If you bend this up, then it goes off the edges of that, so it doesn't work either.
Yeah.
So we got to bend that little bracket, which is not exactly little, it's heavy. And the easiest way to do that is what?
Taking it off.
No. It's already adjusted. You don't take it off. Use a crescent wrench. Use crescent wrenches for everything around here. Even when there's no room to even get in here either. That's the best time to use them. Okay. There we go. Like that. Okay, see how it's bottomed out against it?
Yep.
It's not letting me go more.
Yep. That's good.
No, I went too far and the pedal's down. So I can put some of that back. You know, we can do that. So we're slightly up from being bottom because you don't want to be bottom to switch out internally. So we can check the switch and see where it's at. And we got a little bit of clearance up on our pedals, so when we use it, it won't make noise.
Nice.
Unless you like hearing that clunk, clunk, clunk noise.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, good. All right, so that's how you adjust all that. Now we go back to the brake side over there and work on the brake. Double box wrench here. What if you tighten your brake up? Did you tighten this one up on your brake?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
No,
I can tell it's tight.
I never claimed that one.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think maybe we should tighten the brake up a little bit.
Maybe.
Why don't you go over there and give me a good Loctite while we're at it?
This guy?
Yeah, we'll put the good stuff over here because we don't want this to come off.
Okay.
Some issues might happen, seeing how you don't have a front brake right now. And even when it was hooked up, I don't think it did much.
No. Oh, it's still hooked up. It doesn't do much. It looks cool though.
Okay, if you say so. So that's why you get in the habit of checking your customers to make sure they know what they're doing. Was it loose for a reason though? See, that's what I want to know. Ooh, it still works. That's a good sign. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe tighten it up a little bit. Ooh, it still works now.
That's good news.
See, now I can do what I wanted to use it for was this. See, I was tired. Now, did you still have a cotter key up in the front there? Oh, look at that. He still has a cotter key. I like how you bent that bracket over his fingers to make it line up.
Yeah.
Custom.
Custom.
And that special lengthen deal you did in there.
Yeah, check that out.
Like precision welds too. They actually look like they're holding there. That's good.
I didn't do those.
It's not a bubblegum weld like you would think it would be. Look at the brakes doesn't drag quite as bad as when it first came in. Now that noise you're hearing is the frame being eaten up by the chain.
Because we ultra loosened the chain tensioners.
Well, you got the clip is not extremely tight on that. Yeah, that is
It's a brand new chain.
a nice loose clip though. Yeah, but it's a cheap new chain. It's not a heavy duty new chain. There's a difference.
It's like $140.
Is that all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go more than 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you showing what we're counting?
10.
Yeah, but you didn't show what we're counting, did you?
We're counting the flats.
You have to count it. Watch the earlier video, huh? Make sure you do them both the same.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And you should put a little tension on this too while you're at it. I always like putting the brake on before I adjust these. Let the backing plate kind of center up a little bit. That makes the brakes drag even though they're loose. Are there new shoes in there?
No.
You don't line up very well. Because right now with the brake being this loose like that, it shouldn't be dragging too much. But it is. Oh well. Okay, that's still probably looser than you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
To me it's perfect though. If you're going fast, that's perfectly adjusted chain. In my bike it goes up to what the key is. Because I want to go fast, not just fast.
I like going slow.
Slow and easy.
Slow and easy.
So that means we give you 2 more
Oh.
flats.
Yep, 2 more flats.
Now we're assuming the rear wheel is lined. We haven't got that far into it. You gotta find a tight spot. You do have a tight spot, don't you? I think that's about the tight spot. 1, 2 more. That side.
There we go.
Yeah, still. It's not like you had it when you came in, but
Yeah, it was stiff.
it was a little taut.
A little hot.
But, that's a nice number there, but it's a brand new chain, so it's going to break in a little bit. 1, 2 more when I do the trick. 2. That's as tight as I want to go.
That's fine. Nice.
You got your tight spot.
Yeah.
You only got about a 1/4 inch up down movement there. So you run 5/8 to 3/4. See here you got the 5/8 to 3/4, but it doesn't matter what the loose spot is, what the tight spot is. That's
Yeah.
a tight spot. You got maybe a 1/2 inch there. That's a good starting point. Now you know how you align the chain?
No.
Yeah, I can tell because it's not very aligned. Ooh, it does weird things when you turn it too. So the chain goes like this.
What does that mean?
I think the sprockets are probably doing this on the inside, going like that. It looks to me like your wheel's pointed that way a little bit, like what the chain's doing, because the chain's kind of going like an arc like that, then it goes in, which means the sprocket is too far this way. Now the way you really tell is you let go of the handlebar while you're riding the bike. And if the bike goes straight, it's good.
If it starts going in.
If the bike wants to fall one way or the other, you got to adjust the wheel.
Okay.
So my guess is right now that side over there is going to have to be moved over by looking at the chain, but we have to look at the wheels and get an idea where the chassis is. Which means we got to move this crap out of the way so we can see. Really hard to see without lifting away. We're assuming the front wheel is halfway straight.
Oh, the front wheel's been true.
No, in the rack.
Oh.
Because you got to go about with the rack. So what we got to do is we got to measure. The wheel's definitely pointed to the left. Look down the tire, and you can see the. Get back a little bit. You look at this point to this point to the front wheel, and you get an idea how much sidewall you can see. Then come over from this side, look at it again. If you look from this side, you can see there's a lot more sidewall you see here.
Yeah.
The wheel's pointed to the left, like I suspected it was. What we're going to do is go ahead and loosen this thing up about that far. And we got to hit this with a hammer a little bit, which is hard to do with this custom plate in a way.
Sweet custom plate holder.
Yes, it is custom. Custom tool here. Okay. Now the nut's tight. Remember we saw the axle snug. All right, now look at it. What do you see now? Any different at all?
It looks a lot straighter.
Pretty good change I did. About 4 flats.
Yeah, that's way better.
Okay, so we'll go with that for now. And that's when you ride the bike, let go of the handlebars, see what the bike wants to do.
Okay.
If the wheel is like it was too far this way, guess which way the bike goes? Goes to the right, it falls over. If it's too much this way, it falls this way. So that's how you tell. Okay, now we tighten up the axle for real. We tighten up these nuts right here. Then we jack the bike. Yeah, off or on.
What?
You got back on or off?
Yeah, we're back on.
I hear it clicking, so I didn't stop talking. Yep. Okay, we also have to adjust the rear brake yet too. Now this nut here has a curve on it. See how it pops in and out? So the brake tension keeps the nut from unscrewing. That allows you to adjust this on the fly. You don't have to have that jam nut on there like you had.
Okay.
Unless you have the wrong parts.
Yeah.
When you got the correct nut, you don't have to do all that.
Cool. So fuck that other one.
No, we'll leave it off. We don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to tighten this axle up a little bit. Tight, but not over tight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. There's 1, 2. Is it tight yet? Yeah, that might be enough. That was at least 30 foot-pounds. Maybe a little more. We don't need our custom brake switch.
Sweetest custom brake switch.
Now, is the battery on so we can tell if that works?
Yes, we can.
All right. And wheels in the air too. Well, look at your brake. Has it ever worked that good before?
No.
It even kind of moves a little bit. See how much drag's on it though?
Yeah.
So what you got to do is you're going to drive the bike with the brake on a little bit, get the shoes to brake themselves in and kind of adjust it on the fly because you have an adjustment now, remember?
Gotcha.
Because the brake has a lot of power here. Brake's on.
Nope.
Brake
not-
never goes off. So I'm thinking there's something wrong with the switch. Because
Yeah.
I'm off the switch. So where is the screwdriver? We did have it adjusted where it was all the way bottomed out, I thought.
Yeah.
Is it ever going off?
Nope.
Yeah, we're all the way down. So this switch is bad. Like that spark?
What was that?
It's called a ground hitting screw.
Oh.
I jammed the screwdriver in here to make it work, see? Yeah, so the switch is bending down, but nothing's going off. Alright, so you're going to have to come up with a different switch or buy another one of these. Unless you have this wired wrong.
No.
No? Not wired wrong?
Yeah.
Did
It worked before.
It worked before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. It's not working now.
Okay. Leave it on for now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice custom. At least it's bright.
Yeah.
Lights up that white wheel.
It looks really good at night.
Okay, why don't you unadjust me about 1 turn on that brake over there?
Okay. 1 full turn. Half. 1.
A little freer. Alright, we'll go with that for now.
Cool.
See where the pedal's at over here? So you go down about 1 inch,
Yeah.
then it starts to work. If you push really hard, you go down about 2 inches, which is still way above the ground.
Yeah.
Before the pedal started about here, then you went down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a lot more comfortable.
Right, and the brake's still going to drag until you get the shoes broken in. Actually, you just have to drive with the shoes on
Yeah.
to get them to kind of weigh themselves in. But let them cool off after a while, because you can burn them up too.
Gotcha.
And like I said, we'll just unadjust that a little bit or whatever you need to. You can play around with it on the fly now.
Yeah. I'll carry a little 1/2 inch with it.
Okay, so all we gotta do now is figure out what's going on with that switch. Now we'll take care of the brake. We got the motor in the frame now. We still gotta put oil in this yet. And we gotta work on the throttle. Alright, let's get the throttle. Jeez, you don't tell them anything. No wonder you don't know anything. See, we just cleaned this out here, just make sure it's not in there. I saw a little black thing, something like that, and it's all sand. So, it's leftover from this was blasted. See a nice grit? So you have to clean your stuff better. I thought it was just more of that crappy ass sealer you had in there. That's the white stuff here.
Yeah. I didn't do that.
Yeah, sure.
I promise.
Yeah, I believe you. Anyway, they got this O-ring here. The gasket sets don't have the right O-rings either, so we're kind of screwed on O-rings. This one here will just tighten up until it hits, and it'll be semi-loose. This one down here, I'm just going to put a little bit of sealer around the edge here and button it up without an O-ring. We'll have to call up the O-ring manufacturer tomorrow and see what they say about the bag of junk O-rings I have. Are they about a ½ inch too big in diameter? Close.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Yeah, like not even close. Just a light layer all the way around. Not on the threads.
Not on the threads.
Work this tool. That one's in. Need some oil. Oil. Thin oil. Transmission and clutch. So this is a motorcycle transmission lubricant. That sounds like training oil to me. We make.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Is this going to break off or come off? Oh, it almost, look, it almost all the way came off. He just tears the titty off and it's done. Now it takes about this much in there. So I'm going to make sure we really keep track of how much is going in. Now this has clutch saver formula in it. It's racing approved clutch. See, that's good stuff.
There you go.
You know, see, it's for not just 2 strokes, it's for 4 cycles too.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that fits good. Stays put and everything.
Leave it there.
Come back next week, it'll still be there. We can just run it like that because there's no plug.
Yeah. Because the O-ring's too big.
Okay, we have the appropriate amount of lubricant inside the tranny now because we ran out of it. So we did run out. Now they have a little thing over here called a level plug. When the bike is straight up and down, you take that out and it dumps it all over the ground if it's too much. Or you put it in until there's enough. Where'd the light go to? Can you even see in there?
Not really.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a mounting bolt way down and down the bottom down there that I think is under oil right now. And my level is when the oil's up halfway up the plug. See if this was like the bolt right here, the ½ inch bolt head. If the oil's at halfway, it's at the right spot. Right now, I think it's about on top of the bulkhead when you see the bolt down there. If we wiggle or lean the bike over, you might see it. That's how I tell how much is in there. I don't like screwing all these stupid screws. All I do is leak and strip out and start playing with it. But it doesn't matter if you got too much. Too much is fine. As long as you only have it up this high.
Yeah.
I've had the customers do that. I kept buying oil. I wonder why. What's really doing all that oil? So you put like a gallon and a half in it before it's that high.
Shit.
I wonder why the clutch doesn't work very well. This here is the special one for this. See, it's customized.
Gotcha.
It was also customized for something else, but see, we ground it down too.
Mm.
I forget what that was for. It was something that we needed special. But the curve fits in there too. These plug wires are in the way. There's a reason why I left those out of the way.
Then they'd be on the way over here.
Now I can take this really, really tight so you can't get it back apart, or I can stop right there.
No, don't do that.
And I can also loosen up a little bit because I did tighten it up a little. See that? Is that enough torque for you?
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Good looking getting it out still.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an old style screwdriver made back in the 20s, they actually fit in there pretty good. Because it's probably what this stuff was made for.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got oil in there. So we'll let that soak. The table's not wet yet, so that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
The throttle cable, we're still waiting on that parts to show up for that. This is the lubricant for your clutch cable. Don't point that in your face. See, it says cable life, so make sure the cable live longer.
There you go.
I call it cable lubricant myself, but go on the other side over there. Basically, you kind of squirt it up here in the pivot areas, like right up in here would be nice. And then also in the pivot on the back. Oh, your lever's loose.
Yep.
Costs extra to tighten the screws up there. And very important, shoot up inside of this cable right in here. Work it back and forth a few times as you do this. A little bit up on the top up there. That's enough. How many squirts was that?
6.
6. Does that feel better now?
Yeah.
Bit even easier?
Yep. Way easier.
Yeah. It's already working pretty good, and that works even better.
Yep.
Now, it'll dribble for a little while, and you just keep wiping off the excess, and then
Okay.
once it's done, it dries up to kind of a small gel-like deal.
Gotcha.
Kind of like grease. Yeah, that works pretty nice. So you can do it with one finger almost. 2 fingers, no problem.
Nice.
Out here, you can get one finger if you're way out here.
There you
Up
go.
here, it's a little harder, so you can get stronger
Yeah.
fingers. Yeah, that works good.
All right.
All right.